Shy Me said good morning. Chapter 1. Emma and the Hello That Hid. Emma was 4 years old. She had brown hair, a red ladybug backpack, and the sweetest giggle you ever heard if you were lucky enough to hear it. But Emma was shy, not just a little shy. Emma was hiding behind Mama Skirt, whisper only to Teddy, heart thumping, when someone says hi, kind of shy. Every morning on the way to preschool, people waved and smiled.
"Good morning, Emma,"
said Mr. Jacobs from the bakery.
"Hello, sunshine,"
called Auntie May from across the street. Emma wanted to say good morning back. She really did, but her voice got stuck somewhere behind her teeth and inside her chest. So she just gave a tiny nod and held Mama's hand tighter. Chapter 2. Morning Butterflies. At preschool, Emma loved playing in the reading corner. She adored gluing glitter to paper. She even liked feeding the class bunny, Pickles. But when circle time began and Miss Tara said,
"Let's say good morning to each other,"
Emma's tummy filled with butterflies, not the happy fluttery ones, the twisty, tickly, I want to curl up like a potato kind.
"Good morning, Emma,"
said Miss Tara with a smile. Emma squeaked and stared at her shoelaces. Miss Tara never pushed. She just patted Emma gently on the back and said,
"Maybe tomorrow."
Emma wished tomorrow would come with a magic switch to turn her courage on. Chapter 3. The Blanket Fort Plan. That night, Emma and her favorite stuffed friend, Mr. Snuffles, built a blanket fort in the living room. Inside the cozy tent, Emma made a plan.
If I can roar like a tiger during pretend play,
she told Mr. Snuffles,
maybe I can say good morning like a little mouse.
Mr. Snuffles said nothing, of course, but he had button eyes full of belief. Emma stood up and practiced.
Goo, goo, meh, morning.
Her cheeks turned pink, but she did it again.
Good morning.
And then, a third time,
Good morning.
She wiggled her toes in pride. Maybe tomorrow was the day. Chapter 4. The Wishing Pebble. On the walk to preschool the next morning, Emma spotted something on the sidewalk. It was a tiny pebble, round and shiny, with a little white swirl inside. She bent down and picked it up.
I'm going to call you my wishing pebble.
She closed her eyes and made a wish.
I wish I could say good morning, just once, like a brave girl.
Then she tucked the pebble into her coat pocket and squeezed Mama's hand. Chapter 5. Almost. At the preschool gate, Miss Tara was waiting with her usual sunny smile.
"Good morning, Emma."
Emma reached into her pocket and held the pebble tight. Her lips parted, her voice quivered.
Nenga.
Then her cheeks turned cherry red, and she looked down. Miss Tara gave a warm nod.
"So close, sweet pea."
Emma felt a little sad, but also a teeny bit proud. That was closer than ever. Chapter 6. Morning Practice with Pickles. During quiet time, Emma sat by Pickles the bunny, who was nibbling on lettuce. She leaned in and whispered,
Good morning, Pickles.
The bunny twitched its nose like it approved. Emma giggled. Later, she whispered it to the paintbrush, then to her cubby, then to the toy truck. By the end of the day, Emma had said good morning 8 times to things that couldn't talk back, and somehow her voice felt less wobbly each time. Chapter 7. The Brave Club. The next day, Miss Tara made a chart. It was called the Brave Club. Every time someone tried something that felt hard, like trying a new food or saying something out loud, they got a star.
"You don't have to do anything, but if you want to try, we're here,"
Miss Tara said kindly. Emma looked at the chart. It had shiny blue stars and sparkly pink ones. Her friend Leo got one for trying broccoli. Nora got one for asking to play. Emma looked down at her pocket, where the wishing pebble sat quietly. Maybe, just maybe. Chapter 8, The Sparkly Morning. On Thursday, Emma woke up early. The sun peeked through the curtains. Mr. Snuffles had his usual sleepy face. But Emma had a plan. She brushed her teeth, put on her favorite yellow socks, and slipped the wishing pebble into her pocket.
Today I will try.
At the preschool gate, her heart pounded. She saw Miss Tara. Her fingers clenched around the pebble, and then,
Good morning, Miss Tara.
she said. It was quiet. It was shy, but it was real. Chapter 9, The Star and the Hug. Miss Tara's eyes lit up like fairy lights.
Emma, that was beautiful.
Emma's cheeks flushed, but this time it felt like sunshine. Miss Tara gave her a Brave Club star gold with glitter on the edges. Emma stuck it proudly on the chart. The other children clapped. Leo gave her a thumbs up. Even Pickles seemed to hop a little happier. And when Emma looked at her reflection in the classroom window, she smiled. That brave girl, that was her. Chapter 10, Saying It Again and Again. From that day on, Emma said good morning more often. Sometimes it was just a whisper. Sometimes it came with a giggle. Sometimes she waved while saying it, just to help the words out. And on the days when the butterflies came back, she reached into her pocket and held the wishing pebble. She remembered Mr. People, Snuffles, the bunny, the Brave Club chart, and most of all how proud she had felt that morning. Because saying good morning might seem small to some, but to Emma, it was the bravest thing in the world. Epilogue, a tiny hello and a huge heart. One day, a new little girl joined the class. She hid behind her daddy's legs and didn't say a word. Emma walked over slowly, gently. She reached into her pocket, held the pebble tight, and said to the girl,
Good morning.
The little girl blinked, then nodded. And just like that, the brave morning magic was passed on.